Hi guys, I want to whine for a minute about engineered bases. Some good cheese will come with this later. An engineered base, as you know, is a base that has very low level defenses, maybe only a level 1 cannon, and much higher offensive capability, much higher troop levels. Now I'm not talking about the Town Hall 9 who delays building expos until pretty deep into this Town Hall 9 upgrades. I'm talking about the Town Hall 6 who goes all the way up to a Town Hall 10 or 11, never upgrading defenses, but upgrading troops, building heroes. Those are great when you're out raiding because they're basically free loot, but in war they create mismatches on a couple of levels. First, while they're very easy to 3-star, they're able to attack up much higher on the map and get 3 stars, several town halls above them. And they also underweight their portion of the enemy map, which means that some other base on their map can be overweighted offensively, and it creates another mismatch that isn't readily visible. So let's look at a couple of engineered bases. So here is an example of an engineered base from a recent war. You'll see both heroes, Town Hall 9. What does it have in the way of defenses? It's got that level 10 cannon, and presumably some traps, although you don't know till you actually attack it. But basically, this gets on the war map matched to about a Town Hall 5. This actually ranked below their lowest Town Hall 6 on their war map. Now, let's take a look at the offensive capability of this basically defenseless base. And here's the offense. You have a level 6 Barbarian King and a level 1 Archer Queen. You don't get those till Town Hall 9, even though, remember, this is basically matched as a Town Hall 5. And the important thing is that level 3 Dragon. That means this base at Town Hall 5 should be able to 3-star any Town Hall 8 that anybody can put up against it, assuming this guy's a competent attacker. But what makes it worse is not just the mismatch on this base versus one other base, or his ability to attack up, maybe even get 2-3 stars higher on the map, but it means in terms of collectively how the teams are weighted. Clash of Clans tries to match up as much as it can on an individual basis, but it doesn't really match you to your mirror. It matches your 10 or 15 to their 10 or 15. So because there's a bad mismatch here, this base happened to be matched to our Town Hall 7, which was our lowest person in the war. It means somewhere up, higher on the map, there will be an equal and opposite mismatch. In this case, it happened that they had a Town Hall 11 mirrored by one of our Town Hall 10s. So you get that double whammy, that they get an advantage low on the map and they get an advantage high on the map. Because the bottom line is, the bottom base on your map's getting 3-starred. You can afford to give up 3 stars on your Town Hall 5 if it means you get an additional Town Hall 11 that does not have a corresponding Town Hall 11 on the other team. So there's nothing illegal, nothing immoral, nothing that breaks the rules, nothing fattening about doing this. But it is very frustrating when we face this probably every 3rd or 4th war. We see anywhere from 1 to 3 bases on the opposing team that look just like this. Another example, Town Hall 9, level 1 cannon, no other defenses other than maybe traps. This is something that Dan found when he was out raiding. This is a different clan, a different player, but it's exactly the same situation. Both heroes and a level 3 dragon. It's a Town Hall 9. It will mirror a Town Hall 4 or 5 on a war map. It should be, offensively, it should be able to 3-star any Town Hall 8 or lower, and it will create that same mismatch higher on the map. Dan found that base a couple of weeks ago, so I went to check and see what it's like today. And what you'll see is he's now gone to Town Hall 10, continues to upgrade troops, continues to upgrade heroes. I'm sure he'll be at Town Hall 11 and working on his heroes as hard as he can. He still has that single level 1 cannon. So again, this is nothing but a way to take advantage of the rules in war matchups. Okay, one last example. This is a Town Hall 11. Bae found this when he was out raiding. 4 level 1 air defenses, which add almost nothing to your war weight. 2 level 7 cannons. 2 level 2 archer towers. You'll see, based on this air defense, no hidden Teslas, no air bombs. There is a Grand Warden, of course, because that's good on offense. So this base is going to weight as about a Town Hall 6, but it's going to be able to attack much, much, much higher on a war map. And we'll see just how much higher when we look at what troops he has. So if you're paired with this base in war, you're probably a Town Hall 6. You're going to have no problem 3-starring it. But here's what its attack capacity is. All 3 heroes, level 3 Lava Hounds, level 6 Loons. This is not a high-level base by any means, but it's certainly not a Town Hall 6. It's going to be able to attack way, way up on the map, get 3 stars on probably Town Hall 9s with an air attack. And if you're a clan like ours that does not have engineered bases, you're going to have no way to respond to this.